Today's gonna be one of the days we take Frank on the trail with us. And he is more than excited. Come on, let's go. Frank's quite the little trail dog. Let's go. He's got enough energy to do it. It's not too hot up here in Squamish, so taking him on a couple mile loop. See how he does. This initial climb in the sun is definitely the hardest part. And he's trying to like sprint it. Open the back and grab his bowl. Grazie. There you go. Come on, let's go. We'll see you guys later.
It's a race. Who will win?
No. All right, we're in the Garibaldi area in Squamish today. We're at the top of the Full Nelson Trail. We're about to run Full Nelson. Hope you guys enjoy. We got Frank with us today, so we'll see how this adventure goes. You ready, Frank? Let's go. Oh, Frank's almost faster than I am. It's his first day. Okay, let me pass Frank. There we go. Oh gosh, that was big. Those jumps were sweet. I think those are probably the funnest jumps I've been on in Squamish thus far. Most well placed with the best landings. Oh gosh, way too short. Whoa, big old gap. Man, some of these are huge. That was awesome. I think Allie's really gonna love this trail. All right. Look out, Frank. Wow, that was dangerous. They piled those big rocks in there because there was a hole. It looked like people had probably been falling into it. Hiya! That was cool. If I could clear those, that would be awesome. But I can't. Maybe someday. Ooh. Sketchy, sketchy. And now it turns into Half Nelson. Good boy. We're about to rip Half Nelson, Squamish, BC, Canada. A. It's gonna be sick. Let's see what you've got to offer, Squamish. Oh, put your bike in downhill mode.
Downhill, downhill. Yeah, I'm on.
Oh. Oh gosh. Don't throw me into a tree right off the bat, please. Oh! Almost missed the bridge. That was intense. Oh! That was freaking intense. Just like a drop in the middle of the bridge. Kind of like that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Can't really see too well. Wow, little trees you gotta go in between. Ooh, you see a lot of people slide off the edge there. Woo! Tight bridge. Half Nelson Part 2.
We be jamming, man.
We be jamming. Oh gosh. Oh, Oh, giant S turn that I wasn't ready for. Some of these bridges just are really small. Instantly there and you're not expecting it. And you're not like totally balanced when you come around that corner. You might not make it onto the bridge. And that is pretty terrifying. So far, this trail is awesome. Oh man. Berms are sweet. The jumps are good. Wish I had this in my backyard. Oh, that was sick. Woo! Didn't quite get the angle right on that one. This is so sick. These berms are incredible. Berms are great. The jumps are fun. The little bridges and ladders are a nice touch. Nice. Allie's killing it. What's up?
This is so fun.
I know.
This is my favorite trail, 100,000,000%.
Right?
Wow.
Well, just got to the bottom. Ran full Nelson and half Nelson with Frank. He's pooped.
He did terribly.
He did okay for
No.
his first time on the trail. He got in a couple people's way, which is totally unacceptable, but he's a puppy. He's learning. He's gonna get better. We had a blast here in Squamish. I think we're gonna get cleaned up, maybe go do some laundry, and then we're gonna head up to Whistler.
The Whistler.
We're making some post-ride snacks. So, Allie,
Yes.
what makes a good post-ride snack?
Van-made bruschetta. It's an old secret recipe passed down generation to generation. I can't tell you what's in it, but there's some mozzarella, tomatoes, and basil.
From Allie's crazy Italian relatives.
Half Nelson was super fun. The disgruntled midget was extremely technical, way above my skill level. Little known fact, I know you'll be shocked to hear this. Trent's a much better rider than I am. So,
Marginally.
marginally. But you gotta push yourself. You gotta ride with people that are better than you. That's how you grow. Today I grew a lot.
Correction. I am not a better rider than Allie. Allie is really just as good of a rider as I am. I am just braver. I just take more risks. And these bikes are incredible. I mean, any modern bike that you can get nowadays, any of these full suspension bikes, they can handle 10 times more than what you think they can handle. So when you come up to something, you see a big rock or a big dip or a drop or whatever it may be, your instincts kind of revert back to like when you were a little kid riding your bike and you're like, oh, if something's too big, my front tire's gonna run into it and I'm gonna flip over the front of the bike.
Which has happened to Allie a lot. I have a lot of those experiences in my past, so I think that's gonna happen every time I come up to a huge drop.
But these bikes nowadays, with the suspension that they've got, it's incredible. I mean, the things you can just run into and just bounce over and roll over and just completely erase the mistake that you thought was gonna happen. Really, you just have to have the ambition to just let it fly, and you have to be perseverant.
Another fun fact is that Trent takes a lot of pride in his ability to be an English language architect, which is really just code for he makes up words that sound like maybe they mean what you think they mean, and you just go with it, and he talks very convincingly, so people don't question it a lot of the time. But he makes up words all the time, and it pisses me off.
Like squoze. Do you think squoze is a word?
No!
It's not a word, but it should be a word. It's like choose and chose, squeeze and squoze,
No!
freeze and froze. Like, it's past tense of squeeze. Squeezed.
It just sounds gross.
Squeezed sounds stupid. Squoze, I squoze it.
So
I didn't
wrong.
squeezed it. I squoze it. Like, right?
No!
No, it's wrong. Enjoying the sunshine, relaxing, editing, making burgers.
Boigas.
Allie thought that it would be a good idea to record me while I'm cooking so that you guys could see that I cook too. But in reality, I cook the majority of the time.
False! So false! Oh my god.
Just kidding, it's a 50-50 thing.
False! False!
See how the light glistens on that garlic burger?
That Krabby Patty.
That's a fine looking patty there. Really, it's about, you gotta make sure you beat your meat enough. If you don't beat it, it's not gonna turn out right.